we plan on dominating. I want to make sure people understand that. I definitely, if it were my way, I want him to dominate and smash everyone he fights the same way he did previous opponents. I started with Francis about 6 months, 7 months before he had his Overeem fight. Since then, it's been meteoric how he's skyrocketed to the top. He was already on his way then. If you remember when he fought Overeem, that was like the knockout of the year, and that really took him to the highest level. Everyone knew he was going to become champion, and his next fight, he had his first shot at the UFC championship against Stipe.
Obviously, you've done a great job with his hands. We saw that against Tyson Fury, but can you take credit for the power that he possesses, or is that something that's just naturally God-given?
Definitely not. First of all, his boxing coaches, I'm the head coach. John Mumba is from France. He's the assistant boxing coach. He's been doing a wonderful job. I want to get that out there so everyone understands who he's been working with in this camp. As far as his punching power, no, that was something that he naturally had. He digged dirt and sand mines as a kid all the way up to his early 20s. Of course, his DNA, his Cameroonian heritage, and that hard manual labor as a kid all the way up, I feel was the main attribute for that ungodly power.
And when you were holding the pads and you got the body belt on, are there some days you get to work and you go, oh, here we go again? Have you ever come back with any broken bones, any soreness from holding the pads for him?
All you guys gotta do is go online and watch us in like 2017. I had to change my body shield 3 or 4 different times because he was killing me. I was going home with injured ribs all the time, but I finally got, a really good body pad, and it still hurts even now, but I'm just barely tough enough to take it. Remember, coaching Francis Ngannou isn't for the weak or the meek.
Well, he had that test, and his power was the equivalent to a sledgehammer or a car.
Yes.
And do you feel every bit of that when you're on the pads with him?
Absolutely, man. The saying, felt like you got run over by a bus. I feel that every training session. I'm used to it now. But yeah, it's gigantic power. It's enormous power, and that's gonna be on display again on March 8th for damn sure.
Have you ever actually seen a Francis knockout and actually felt quite concerned for the opponent and how they would recover moments after the knockouts landed?
Unfortunately, yes, but the Overeem fight was one that comes to memory, and the Rosenstruck fight, absolutely. But that's after the knockout, after the relief of victory. Then, of course, the humanitarian side kicks in and you feel bad for the guys. But going into the fight, absolutely not. We plan on dominating. I want to make sure people understand that. I definitely, if it were my way, I want him to dominate and smash everyone he fights the same way he did previous opponents in mixed martial arts.
In many people's opinions, Ngannou won the Tyson Fury fight.
Mine as well.
Is there anything in the Joshua fight where you want him to go just an extra couple of percent just to make sure there's no doubt who wins the round? Obviously, you'd want a knockout, but is there anything he could do to just make sure, without any doubt, that he wins the round, and then if it goes to the points, that he's undoubtedly the winner?
Well, one thing I can tell you, we all, the entire team, and the majority of the people around the boxing world felt Francis Ngannou defeated Tyson Fury. His first outing, his first fight out, his boxing debut. And we seen the decision. One judge had it for us, 2 went the other way. Therefore, we know we have to do more to solidify victory. Absolutely, we plan on doing more. We plan on the whole world seeing Francis being a more improved fighter, boxer, and we have to really put the exclamation point on these rounds, because we don't want to what happened October 28th, starting off Riyadh season 2023 to happen again. We want to solidify a dominant victory this time and show the world that Francis is an enigma, that he's special, these are rare moments, and he's going to catapult himself into the highest level of the champions in boxing at this point right now. So absolutely, we're going to do more. We plan on doing more this fight to solidify those rounds and make it clear that Francis is the victor if it doesn't end up in stoppage.